What's up everyone, welcome back to Meathead Gaming. My name is Roland and today we are going to look at 10 skins that you barely or never see on the server in CSGO. Now this is a random order, and whether it's because of the price or just by the way they look, these skins are barely, if ever, visible on the server for you or for me. I've personally never seen a couple of them. I've owned a few of them, but not for long because yeah, well, I guess there is a reason for why nobody usually gets them. Let's start off light with some pistols. I'm gonna start off with the USPS business class, which has a price point of whether you get it factory new, which is 34 euros on the Steam market, or Battlestar, which is 10 euros. There's your prices. I'd go for the field tested one. Those ones are 11 euros, or if you are really keen about getting one without a scrap or scratch on it, it's gonna cost you 50 euros. Now the business class is part of the baggage collection, which came out in the 1st of July 2014, so 6 years ago, kids. It contained 5 consumer skins, 4 industrial skins, 3 mild spec skins, 2 restricted skins, and 1 classified skin. We are gonna come back to this collection because there are a few weapons in here which you absolutely never see. Personally, I've owned this USP a couple of times. I've enjoyed it. It's pretty basic, but it has class in my opinion, with the skin on the handle and the leather skin also on the muzzle of the weapon. It's all brown, so maybe the color is at fault here. Maybe if it would have been red or another more attractive color like blue or yellow, it would have been more present on the servers. But as it is, you never see it. I've never seen it on the server except when I've owned it. Up next we have the Desert Eagle Pilot. Now this is part of the same collection as the previously mentioned business class. I've seen this skin once on the server, and when I saw it I was like, what the heck is this and why am I seeing it the first time? In my opinion it looks beautiful, but it has a hefty price tag. It costs, the battle scarred one costs 32 euros. I mean the field tested and the well worn one is 47 and 42 respectively, so maybe you should go for a field tested one if you want to get one. I think it looks beautiful. It's simple in design, but it's very elegant, and sometimes less is more, and this is definitely the case with this skin. Up next we have a P2000 Handgun. I think this skin looks really cool, with the hand on the gun actually describing a weapon, a pistol. The color is also something that is attractive to me. Now I think the reason why this you don't really see it on the server is because in general you don't really see P2000s on the server, and even if you do, most of the time it's gonna be the default one, or maybe a what do you call it, an Imperial Dragon one, and you simply don't see many P2000s unfortunately on the server. Now the P2000 Handgun came out with the Falcon collection all the way back in May 2015 on the 26th. Now it's been 5 years since then, and yeah, a long time, but this skin is still missing in action on the server. Up next we have the P250 Mint Kimono. Now whether it's the coloring, the faded blue with the green, or something else, to be honest I've never seen this skin on the server. Absolutely never. The price is, it's a very cheap skin. Factory new one is €1.20. Not a big fan of it. It's not a very attractive skin, so obviously that might be the main reason why this is non-existent on the servers. It came out with the Rising Sun collection, which was launched by Valve in May 2015 also, like the previous one. Next, we are moving on to the bigger, badder weapons, and it's gonna be the AK47 Jet Set. I think the main reason for this one is purely the price. It came out with the baggage collection, as previously mentioned, with the USPS business class, but it's, in my opinion, it looks a bit too much like the default skin, so maybe that's why it's not very attractive. And there's also, as I previously mentioned, the price point, Now, factory new one is 465 euros. If you would like to go for, I don't know, for a field tested one, that's 94 euros. The Battlestar is 65 euros. Now, the good part, if you want to get one, is that the skin itself doesn't deteriorate with the lower floats. It just the lighting is it's one of those skins that changes the lighting of it only and does not deteriorate the artwork. So if you're into one of these, I'd still say the well-worn one should be the one to get, which is 75, but it's nothing that I would brag about, and maybe that's why people don't really get it. The price point, and it's very similar to the default one, so I'm gonna skip on this one. Up next we have the M4A1S Icarus L. This is an expensive skin. Factory new one is 115, minimal wear one is 140. It came out with the Gods and Monsters collection all the way back in, guess what, 26 May 2015. I think this is an expensive skin. It's also a good looking one, so if you're into blue skins, this is a very attractive one. Like, with the exception of Simple, I think I saw him play with one of these ones. I haven't really seen this one on the server. I mean, a friend of mine had it, but that was short-lived. And I just think that the thing that might set it back is because it's blue. There are multiple variations of blue M4A1Ss. Namely, for example, the Nightmare could be one of your options, and I think it looks a little bit better. And that one is like much cheaper. For the factory new one you would pay €20, euros. But even the minimal wear one, which is the one that I would get, is €8. So I think that might be something that hinders this one, and also the price point. So maybe that's why we don't see it too much on the server. Okay, up next we have the M4A4 Battlestar. Now, the Battlestar is part of the Wildfire collection, which came out on February 17th, 2016. And although I think it's a very nice skin, in-game it looks better than in the pictures actually. And you can also put some nice Halo stickers on it that would improve it, such as an NIP sticker maybe, or something else that has similar color patterns. It's not expensive. The factory new one is 14 euros, the field tested one is 7. But people just don't feel attracted to it. My guess is that it's the color. Although it has a nice shiny green/yellow mustard, I don't know what to call this one, dark mustard color. Also the design is decent, but people don't appreciate it, I guess. I owned it, I think, twice. I don't own it anymore, but I've enjoyed playing with it, and this one I do not understand because I think it looks good, but hey, each to their own. Up next on our list is the M4A4 Daybreak. Now, this is part of the Rising Sun collection. It is a very handsome skin, if I might say that. I like the clouds and the sun in the middle of the weapon. Now, the thing about this one is it's quite expensive, so I think that's what's turning people off of this. The field tested one is 69 euros, and it's not in the best of shapes. Like, in my opinion, you would go for a minimal wear if you want to get this skin, and the minimal wear one would be $76 or euros, sorry. And that's just a little bit too steep if you ask me. I've never seen it personally on the server. I've seen it, I think one of the pro players, when I watched a demo, had it, but other than that, never ever. And the last skin for today is going to be the AWP Acura. Now, this skin came out in the 2018 new collection. It's super cheap. I mean, yeah, it is cheap. The minimal wear one is €2.50, €2.50, sorry. And I think it's a decent looking skin. It has cream and red colors in it. The skulls are pretty badass. Other when I've owned it a couple of times, I haven't seen it on any other players' inventory, and I think this deserves more attention. But I think it's a matter of preference, I guess, when it comes to this AWP. that's gonna be it for today, guys. I have more skins that I've collected when it comes to this sort of video, and let me know if you would like to see a part 2 for this video. I think it's an interesting topic. Some of these skins are really rare and interesting to talk about, you know. Oh yeah, and subscribe to the channel, like my video, and share the channel right now with your friends. Otherwise, I will visit you and I will steal all the potatoes in your house. Thank you very much for watching. I wish everybody a lovely day wherever you are, however you are, whoever you are. And as always, stay safe, stay clean, and stay strong.